When I walk into rooms filled with people who look like me, and I proudly proclaim that I'm Haitian American, the air shifts. But not in celebration, in suspicion. Eyes narrow, smiles tighten, bodies tense, as if I've spoken something shameful, dangerous, demonic. Then suddenly I'm questioning my own reflection, not because I doubt my bloodline, but because their fears try to rewrite my story in real time. They're afraid of me. But I get it. 'Cause once upon a time I was afraid of me too. Our truth was manufactured. It was stitched together with lies from empire hands. They forced us to drink the grape Kool-Aid, sweet on the tongue but laced with venom. It numbed our discernment and baptized us in fear. So they look at me like I carry a curse, when what I hold is a covenant. And in those other rooms, they flinch when I speak. Like truth should never leave lips like mine. Like I don't have the right to unravel their doctrine with the audacity of memory. It ain't my voice that scares them. It's the echoes of their colonized truth cracking beneath the weight of my liberation. They told me I had to choose. I had to pick one. The cross or the tambu. Scriptures or my soil. Salvation or spirit. The Bible or my bloodline. Jesus or the drums of my ancestors' prayers. Truth be told, they were right. I did have to choose. Because I have a choice. I choose to represent the and. I represent the breath of God that rose Yeshua from the grave and the whisper of the spirit of Boa Kaima. I represent the spirit that hovered the waters of Genesis and hovered the waters of the Caribbean. I choose to believe the God of the Bible is the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, and Henry Christophe. I choose to believe that God gave Moses strategy and Louverture vision. I choose to believe God spoke through prophets and spoke through rebellion. I believe God protected 300 soldiers with Gideon and covered my ancestors as they sharpened their machetes under the moonlight. Coupe tête, boule kai. Chop off their heads, burn their homes. David knocked Goliath down with a slingshot, then used Goliath's sword to chop off his head. Joshua was instructed by God to burn the city of Jericho. Coupe tête, boule kai. I believe the God of the Bible parted the Red Sea, spoke from a burning bush, turned a staff into a snake, water into wine, and is the God my people gathered under the stars to ask for divine protection, for liberation, so their children's children can one day walk free. So don't tell me our revolution was demonic. It was prophetic. Don't tell me my ancestors' deliverance was a deal with darkness. It was a people who believed that the God of the Bible will show up for them in the light. If I can speak the names of Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Angela Davis, why can't I crown the names of Cécile Fatima, Anna Kawana, Marie-Jeanne Lamartine? So how dare I reap the benefits of their bravery, eat soup jumeau in celebration, be free and merry in January, and not honor the power they stood in? How can I eat the fruit of freedom and not honor the tree it come from or the hands that passed it down? Yeshua was not meek and mild. He is the epitome, the perfect example of revolutionary. His gospel was liberation. His message was unity. L'union fait la force. I'm not a threat when all I do is dream. Yet when I decide to activate the essence of who I am and tap into the breath of God within to make that dream a reality, suddenly I'm dangerous. My faith becomes witchcraft. But this fire in my bones, this boldness, the spirit within me, it's holy. This is me locating myself in a story they tried to erase, but my bloodline remembers. Being pulled left and right was tearing me apart until I surrendered. Then I realized this is my cross to bear. So I no longer stand at the edge of my faith and culture. I choose to be in the center, in alignment. So I speak. And not because it's easy, but because the fire within my bones refuses to shrink for someone else's comfort. I speak because silence is where identity goes to die. I speak because someone else is waiting to know if they can be Haitian and holy, rooted and redeemed, Black and beloved. I speak because I am the daughter of resurrection and revolution. This is an altar. This is a witness. This is holy ground. This is identity.